Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Want to do a quick follow-up on the death of the amateur wrestler Matt Travis, who was reportedly killed the morning of Saturday, November 9th, 2019, when a dump truck hit him while he was riding his bicycle. Notice Game Changer Wrestling, in tribute to his death, put out this video the day the news broke, November 10th, 2019. The tribute video was his participation in a fight titled A Tribute to Homicide. And you can see in the middle of the ring, that is Matt Travis. He's standing on the number 187, which of course is associated with homicide. Now look at this. From the day of this fight, August 14th, again, that's the date, August 14th, 2019, in Brooklyn, New York, home of the you-know-who's, the same people that go by Kabbalah and this code of letters and numbers that's known as Gematria. But from the day of that fight to the day of the news and the day of this tribute, 89 days. And Travis equals 89. A tribute to homicide equals 89. 89 is the 11th Fibonacci number. New York's the 11th state. It's a New York Wrestling League. He was a New York wrestler. Here's a clear shot of the ring with the 187 that he's standing on in the other photo. If you lose the A and you just write tribute to homicide, it sums to 88. And from the day of the fight to the day of his death was 88 days, or 2 months and 27 days. And we'll get to why those numbers matter. Well, again, tribute to homicide's 88. But we'll talk about the 227 in just a moment. Notice the day of the fight, August 14th. That's the day leaving 139 days left in the year. Freemasonry is 139. And again, Freemasonry has a lot of influence in the world of entertainment. The WWE, run by Vince McMahon, a Freemason. So often, when there are suspicious deaths in the WWE, it's the numbers of Masonry coded all over it. Anyhow, notice ancient accepted Scottish rite of Freemasonry equals 187, which again is the homicide code. Again, these are the words etched on the Masonic headquarters in Washington, D.C., the town named after the Scottish Rite Freemason George Washington. If you run the alphabetic order in reverse, ancient accepted Scottish rite of Freemasonry is 227. And again, from the fight to his death was 2 months and 27 days. The day he died, November 9th, 2019, was a date with 59 numerology. And we talked about the significance of 59 in the reporting of this accident. Again, to review in case you missed the last video, dead on a date with 59 numerology, accident. He was on his bicycle 59. In Jewish gematria, the word kill is 59. Supposedly he was hit by a dump truck. If you're new here, again, there's 4 base ciphers: the alphabetic order with the rules of numerology, the reverse alphabetic order with the rules of numerology. Notice how wrestling and dump truck overlap in 3 of the 4 ciphers. And in light of this event being in Brooklyn, New York, arguably the most Jewish neighborhood in the world. Again, this practice of coding numbers into words is called gematria. It comes from Jewish mysticism, which is Kabbalah. Notice that gematria, Kabbalah, and Etz HaChaim sum to 52. Etz HaChaim is the Jewish word for tree of life. Tree of life also sums to 52 in this exact same cipher. Notice the overlap with Kabbalah and Etz HaChaim. Notice Etz HaChaim is also 119, like Star of David, like Orthodox, like November 9th, like the day he died. And again, in Kabbalah, there's a light half and there's a dark half. The dark half is about hurting people. It's about spell casting. It's about making negative things happen. And that's what this story is. The death of a young man, and reportedly from an accident, but I very much doubt that. I think that's the lie. I think that's the cover-up. Again, this man's name, Matt Travis, equals 73. On this same day, the Australian fighter Dwight Ritchie died. Dwight Ritchie, 73. Sacrifice, 73. Ritual sacrifice, 73. We talked about how Matt Travis was 25 years old and he'd participated in 25 matches. One of them a tribute to homicide. Death is 25 and 52. He died on the day, leaving 52 days left in the year. One of the leagues he wrestled for, CZW, equals 52. He also wrestled for House of Glory, which equals 67, like Blood Sacrifice. Game Changer Wrestling, who he also wrestled for, sums to 331, the 67th prime. And this event, a tribute to Homicide, was put on by Game Changer Wrestling. So I want to make one last point about this being in Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn, New York. That's also where Etsy is headquartered. Etsy is where my book used to be for sale until March 15th, the Ides of March, the 74th day of the year, which is the day the book was banned from Etsy. And I just want you to see this, since that a tribute to Homicide wrestling event was in Brooklyn. Brooklyn, New York. All of these numbers are interesting. 223, 79, 74. 223 syncs with the Synagogue of Satan. 223. Brooklyn, New York was also 79 and syncs that way as well. With regards to 79, murder is 79. And again, let me put Brooklyn, New York back up so you don't forget the numbers. 223, 79, 74. Jewish 74, Masonic 74, Gematria 74, Killing 74, Occult 74. Notice Occult is 88 as well, so is Jewish. And again, tribute to Homicide 88, dead a span of 88 days from the event. There's a reason that my book was banned in Brooklyn. There's a reason they don't want this knowledge out there. It's because it exposes the wrongdoing that goes on literally every single day, which oftentimes is murder or homicide. And if you're out there in any of these wrestling leagues, beware. If you're out there in the entertainment industry and you sign on the dotted line with the you-know-whos, beware, because these people, they go by a text that states that they're greater. And they have the right to do what they want with those who aren't part of their tribe, who they see as goyim cattle. So, sick stuff, and it's too bad Google helps censor this information, so most people who deserve to know it will never be able to find it anymore, but that is what it is. So, we'll leave it there, Truth Seeker. Till next time.